Hello everyone, my name is Juana Watkins and I have the honor of serving as Florida Realtors Vice President of Law and Policy and General Counsel.
Hello everyone, welcome. And I'm Aroosa Rauf here in the Florida Realtors 2024 convention in Orlando, Florida. Have the honor of having my friend as well as the General Counsel, our General Counsel for Florida Realtors, Juana Watkins. If you're a realtor, stay tuned because you're going to learn a lot in this video. A couple of things, as you all may be aware of the NAR recent lawsuits. So I have the pleasure and honor of having Juana discuss some of the issues that you might have concerns about regarding the NAR lawsuits, some best practices for you as a real estate agent, some future trends and predictions, all ways to help and change the best practices for you all, the real estate agents. So Juana, take it away.
Listen, first of all, convention is amazing, and one of the things I love most about convention, besides the incredible information that we're always able to glean from being here, is seeing my good friends. And so it's been way too long, honey, way too long. But listen, lots going on, right? Lots going on in this class action lawsuit world we're living in right now. You all know that August 17th came and went. It was the deadline for practice changes for the NAR lawsuit. And we're doing good. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to absorb. I mean, the settlement covered a lot of areas, but there are two real main areas that I think we center on most. Obviously, working with buyers. If you're working with that buyer, you got to have that written agreement prior to touring a property. And then, you have to set out some specific requirements, some disclosure requirements that's required by the settlement. Commission's always been negotiable, but that needs to be in writing and given to the buyer. Compensation's not set by law because it's negotiable. That needs to be in writing and given to the buyer. And so, we have provided some great forms, some tools that we hope will help you make those disclosures to the buyer and satisfy the requirements of that settlement. And then another big piece of this settlement is obviously the fact that the MLS offer of compensation is now gone. And so, that has raised a lot of questions, in the absence of that offer of compensation, how does a listing broker convey compensation that a seller or the listing broker might wish to share? And so there are some pathways to do that. We've given some new compensation agreements. We've updated the listing agreement. We speak to things like concessions that can be used by a buyer for a variety of reasons, but not necessarily conditioned on them using it for their agent. So, there are options, and I think that's the key takeaway here. Our forms, the things that we've deployed, the videos, the resources, all of those are designed to give maximum choice to consumers, to our members, and how they structure these features of the transaction. So that's what we were going for with the changes.
Very good. So as you just heard from Juana, as a real estate agent, have something in writing prior to showing properties to your buyers. In addition, as she mentioned, commissions have always been negotiable. So communication is the key here. Communication is the key here. So Juana, there's a fellow real estate agent. They're not abreast to the changes yet. What best practices or tips can we provide to our fellow realtors?
Yeah, there's so much information out there, right? And so, knowledge is power, but the right knowledge is also power, right? And so, like most topics, when there are changes, whether it's, post-session or case law updates or whatever the case may be, NAR and Florida Realtors and our local associations, we have provided resources that are available to you. NAR has facts.realtor. which is a page developed specifically to cover settlement information. You know, this settlement is between NAR and the plaintiffs in the lawsuit. And so it really is their information to interpret. So they have created frequently asked questions that are really good at helping you to understand the information, to digest it from a practice perspective. And then Florida Realtors has a page within our website that again is devoted specifically to these issues. So we have videos because, you know, I'm one of those people, I like reading stuff too, but I like to watch it and listen to it, right? And so we have videos that we hope you will find helpful and understanding the changes, the new tools that we've seen go into place. And then your local associations are there for you as well with a lot of resources to understand how the MLS rules have changed, how some of the practice changes are implementing you in your local marketplace. So I encourage you, absorb that information, listen to it multiple times, and talk to your brokers. Make sure, that you're understanding how those changes will impact your particular office.
Very good. And as you guys know, Juana has been in the forefront. As soon as these lawsuits had occurred and the Department of Justice came out with a lot of new changes, she has been in the forefront with providing knowledge to all the realtors, and as you know, creating all these new forms that are new changes for us. But guess what? She's been in the forefront of this, and she's a leader in this space, and I'm so grateful and thankful, Juana, for you. She has been doing you all fantastic. And guys, reach out to the Florida Realtors Legal Hotline.
Absolutely.
If you have questions regarding a scenario or something happened, call the Florida Realtors Legal Hotline. Reach out to your brokers, reach out to the local associations. They're all here to help and support you. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and place that below as well. We'll be sure to read those and get to those and respond as soon as we can. So as we're closing off, Juana, can you share any future trends or predictions out of this and how it can impact a realtor for the future?
Listen, the lawyers are great lawyers. We're not practitioners. And so we've done our best to give you tools that we believe will be helpful for you. But this is all very new, right? This is a new kind of pivot that we've seen, a shift in how we do things. And so we look forward to feedback from all of you. Positive feedback, constructive criticism, whatever it is. If you have, things that you'd like to see, new forms, amended forms, whatever it is, we want to hear from you. You are our members, and we want to give you what you need. We always say at Florida Realtors, your success is our business, and we mean that. So if there's something we can do to help you be successful as we move forward in this new way of doing things, we are here, and we want to know it. And I just want to thank all of you for your patience, your support. I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to the members, and we are here for you. Thank you for allowing me to do this job.
Thank you so much, you all, and stay tuned for more informative videos and information, all to help our fellow realtors. Thank you so much.